Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews, continuing with all macro beer review month. This time we're going down under, mate. We got Foster's, Australian for beer. That's how the commercials used to be around here, like 15, 20 years ago. This is actually a 750ml can. Full, 750ml, 25.4 ounces. Lager beer. And as you can see, it was made in Albany, Georgia, or Fort Worth, Texas. So I'm not really sure where it comes from. And there's the good before June 3rd, 2014. So since you got such a big, I'm using the boot for this one. I used the boot for this last time. I reviewed it almost exactly 3 years ago. I think I reviewed it on Valentine's Day of 2011. So it's been 3 years since I've had this. Didn't like it then. We'll see if it holds up now. So we got this can and this boot. I got too much light. Yeah, just like everything else, the head did come up to here, but it's fizzled away. Nice kind of pale gold, white gold color. Very, very bubbly aroma. Yeah, it smells exactly like all the other ones. Very corny, kind of a dirty smell. Maybe a little bit of metal in there, but it's not like really repulsive, but I mean certainly not really appealing. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. It's kind of dirty tasting. I mean, I've been drinking so many of these beers for the last few weeks, you know, I'm pretty used to them by now. This has like a lot of corn in it, even more than like Coors. And there's like a consistent dirtiness throughout the whole palate. Very corny, very just like generic fizzy yellow beer flavor. Certainly no bitterness. Don't really get any authentic malt character or anything. You know what's the deal with this one? Like I've said on a lot of the other ones, there was like a tang at the front or on the finish, but not both. This one actually has that like tang start to finish throughout the whole thing. It actually gets worse as it goes down. Ugh. It's almost like a ammonia type character or something. Very well. I mean, all these other fizzy little beers that I've had have been like, you know, mostly like, okay, I can tolerate it. This one's actually a challenge to drink. It kind of smells like if you ever like had like a dog or a cat who like pissed on like a rug or something, especially like in the basement. It's kind of like moldy smelling, kind of like how that, if you ever had like that aroma like so intense where you actually taste it. It's kind of how Foster's tastes. This is really bad. Let's rate it on Rate Beer here. Aroma, I mean, I give it a 3 out of 10. Just really nothing good about it. Appearance, well, the head hung in there, and you got a tiny little bit of lacing. It's perfectly clear and carbonated, but if I had given it more lacing, it would have rated. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 on appearance. Taste, I mean, it's not as bad as Budweiser 𝓑𝓮𝓲𝓷𝓷, but it's actually, you know, of all these, I've reviewed all these beers like this in the last few weeks, and this one is noticeably bad, more worse tasting than all the other ones. I will give it a 2 out of 10 on taste. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. Palate, well, technically it's easy to drink. Rate Beer has it at 4.9 ABV. I'm surprised it's that high. I mean, it's so lacking in flavor other than like just that tang. kind of tepid in the mouth. It's smooth. Really nothing impressive about the palate. I give it a 3 out of 5 out of palate, and overall, 10 out of 20. I very rarely go below 10. I don't even know why there's a 20-point scale. It should be a 10-point scale. So that is a 2.1, which is probably a 1. Yep, that is a high 1. So there you go, 1 out of 10 for Foster's Australian for beer. That's what we used to call it, like way long time ago when those first commercials came out. They used to go, Foster's Australian for beer. It's like when I went to like Outback Steakhouse, which they probably do not have in real Australia. You order a beer, be like, yeah, I'll have an Australian, Foster's Australian for beer. Yeah, sorry Australians. I'm sure you guys, I know you guys don't even drink this there, but it's huge. From what I hear, it's huge in the UK for some reason. It's not very big here. So, alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.